Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Russell, and you're watching The Bible Man. If you're new to this channel and like the content I make here, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on all notifications for any future updates here on my channel. So I got some good news and bad news. The good news is I'm not sure if this video you guys are going to be able to see it. So I don't know if this is just a waste of time, but for those of you who are new to YouTube, if you have background in your video may get taken down and you may get hit with a copyright strike. I guess I wasn't thinking about that at the time of making this video, but it is what it is. I'm going through the video and hopefully I don't gotta worry about my video being taken down and getting a copyright. We'll see what happens. Now, today is the 27th or 28th. I'm not really sure. I'm not keeping track of the dates anymore. But we're about to go into a new year, into 2026. And there's a couple things I would like to do next year. Starting on the top of the list, saving up for a trip I am doing to Universal Studios. To mainly to enjoy a little bit of my life that I have left. Another thing I'm planning on doing is making more videos. That's always one of my goals. And another goal of mine is to do more vlogs. So hopefully I could turn the trip that I have planned up for Universal Studios into a vlog for you guys. Now, if you're still watching and you're still interested, the title of today's video is "You're Not Responsible for Other People's Sins and Past Failures." You're not responsible for any of that. Oftentimes throughout life, we blame ourselves for the fault of others. We blame ourselves for something our parents did, our grandparents did, or their great-great-grandparents did. Case in point, something that happened 300 years ago. Slavery, for instance. But here's the thing. In the eyes of God, in the only eyes that should matter, none of that actually matters. So if you will, would you open up with me to Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 20. Now this is where it gets interesting. Look, and it says, "The soul who sins shall die. The son shall not bear the guilt of the father, nor the father bear the guilt of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon himself, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon himself." Basically, in a nutshell, what's going on here is God's explaining to us that, yeah, you're not responsible for something your parents did or your great-great-parents did. You're responsible for yourself and your own actions. That's it. End of story. Now, here's the thing, and the reason why this still holds true today, even though this is Old Testament, is the work Jesus did on the cross. It's not a promise that he can guarantee for two people. Granted, the promise is for everybody, but there's a difference between a ticket to heaven and a promise for everybody. In other words, put it like this: Jesus cannot wash the sins away for yourself and your father at the same time. He can only wash the sins of your father away and the sins of yourself separate. You're not responsible for something that happened 250, 10, 15, 20, 5, or even a year ago, or a month ago, or a week ago. You're responsible for yourself, and that's it. Jesus died on the cross so we may have everlasting life through him, through his blood, and through his promise. The sooner we realize that, and the sooner we can get back on track on trying to fix this nation. Jesus said, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." Jesus said to love you, the Lord your God, with all your heart, all your soul, all your strength, and all your mind. But the second is most important, to love your neighbor as yourself. What is love according to God? Love is the boldness to stand by truth, and to stand by your moral principles, even if the whole world's telling you it's wrong. I'm going to give you an analogy. Put it like this. Let's say, for instance, you are a dad or a mom or uncle and your child's living with you. All right. Your daughter's getting F's on her report card. She's 15 years old. It's that time of her life where she starts rebelling, right? But before this year, she will get straight A's her entire life and she'll be an honor student. She already had like multiple applications to college. So what happened is you noticed your daughter started hanging out with the wrong crowd, or now she's doing substance abuse, or paying too much attention to online forums on social media like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And these can be a great way to sparking a relationship with your daughter, but also sparking a relationship with God by sitting down with her and explaining what she can do to fix her track back, get back on point. To many people, that sounds like horrible advice. Like I'm speaking from a point of ignorance since I have no kids. But that's not the point. The point is the analogy. The analogy is, if you love someone, you're not going to lie to them. See, the world teaches that love is love. Affirm them or you hate them. Not me. If I know a blind man's in a burning building, I'm not going to leave the burning building if I know the blind man's in the burning building with me. I'm going to help him down the stairs and take him with me. It's not every man for himself if you're a Christian. And here's another point. If you pull out a dictionary, not a Bible dictionary, a regular dictionary, and you look up what the word love is classified under, it's classified under as a verb. What is a verb? For you, all you who was specialized in English classes, it's pretty easy. This is elementary. It's a type of action. Now here's the interesting part, and this is where I think the world got wrong when it comes to love. Feelings. It's registered as a plural. What is a plural? A person, place, or thing. In other words, selfishness. Something really to think about right there. When you think about yourself, you're in your feelings. But when you put yourself last and put others before you, that's action. That means you love people. Just something to think about. But going back to my original point before I end this video, yeah, you're not responsible for what other people have done or had done to you or done to others. You're your own person. You have one task in this life, and that task is to live out God's will for your life, and that's it. Have a good day. My name's Russell, and you're watching The Bible Man. Have a blessed day.